कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
श्रीमते निगमान्त महादेशिकाय नमः। Two angles in which we need to understand and discuss Sundara Kandam further. First, from the point of Vedanta, what is mentioned in Sundara Kandam, what is narrated in Sundara Kandam, has been studied, internalized, and has been executed in the form of a beautiful shloka in an allegorical play of the 13th century by Swami Sri Vedanta Deshika. Vedanta Deshika, a polymath, a polyglot, a poet, a preceptor, who lived in the 13th century, in this particular natakam called as Sankalpa Suryodayam, mentions of the Vedanta portion in Sundara Kandam. He says, Darpodagra dashendriyanana mano naktaccharadishtite dehesmin bhavasinduna parigate deenam dashamasthitah adhyatve hanumat samena guruna prakhyapitarthah puman lankaruddha nideha rajatanaya nyayena lalapyate. He says that Sundara Kandam conveys Vedanta concept. What is Vedanta? It talks about three essential elements: Tattva, Hita, Purushartha. What attains what, and that attains or accepts or receives what in return. So, the Jivatma, the Paramatma, the true nature of the Jivatma and Paramatma should be known. Then, the means for the Jivatma to reach the Paramatma should be analyzed. Upon reaching the Paramatma, what the Jivatma will get as fruit, as phalam, needs to be analyzed. So, this is Tattva, Hita and Purushartha. These are the ways in which Vedanta is understood. But Vedanta gets its pramanam from where? From the Vedas. Vedokhilo dharma moolam. That which is a repository of all those values that imbibe dharma or jnana is Vedas. That's it. We need to also understand that while discussing the nature, the true nature of the Paramatma and the Jivatma, how to attain that particular Paramatma, we need to understand what are the impediments for the Jivatma in attaining the Paramatma. That is when there is another pramana vakyam. Praptuscha brahmano rupam praptuscha pratyagatmanaha praptyupaya phalam prapti tatha prapti virodhicha vadanti sakala vedaha setihasa puranakaha is another pramana shlokam. The Jivatma, understand its true nature. Understand Paramatma, its true nature. The means for the Jivatma to reach the Paramatma, understand the means. After attaining the Paramatma, what the Jivatma receives in return as the fruit, and what are the impediments, what are the obstacles of the laid in the path of the Jivatma in attaining the Paramatma. These are the 5 other elements. It is called as Artha Panchaka Jnanam. So while all this foundation I have laid, we need to check how this Vedanta gets translated into Sundara Kandam of Ramayana. Now, Sita is to be treated like a Jivatma. Now, you may be wondering, sir, Sita is Mata Mahalakshmi. Mahalakshmi and Narayana together, the divine couple, is what you have been telling time and again as Paramatma. Suddenly, you have separated the both and you are calling Sita as Jivatma. Not acceptable, sir. Now, when there is a simile, an upama in Sanskritam, we need to understand the concept and leave the other elements that create doubt then and there. Nowhere I have said Sita, whose Mahalakshmi, is the Jivatma. For this understanding of Vedanta, let us assume that Sita is in the Jivatma's position. Where is Jivatma for all of us? Jivatma is housed in this Pancha Bhautika Shariram. This 5 elemented gross element Pancha Bhuta created Shariram. It's called Pancha Bhautika Shariram, material body. So in this material body, the Jivatma is there. So to each Astika who is listening this, each of your bodies is a Pancha Bhautika Shariram and your respective Jivatmas are within that particular material body. Now you may ask, sir, is this body helpful to us? In a way, yes, in a way, no. Imagine on the day of Ekadashi, which is called Harivasaram. On the day of Harivasaram, Ekadashi, we have all been asked to fast. Nirjala Upavasam we have to keep. We should not consume even a drop of water. That's very tough. And imagine that day somebody is making some nice vadas next to us. So we will get the smell. So the nose, even if I sincerely wish that I have to adhere to the rules of Ekadashi Vratam, my nose will become my obstacle because that can smell the vada so well. So my nose, which is integral to my body, becomes a deterrent. Next, imagine I have to see a certain particular scene which is not worthy the watch, which is not worth the watch at all. So my eyes end up seeing that which is not to be seen. My nose ends up smelling what need not be smelt on the day of Ekadashi. The tongue starts drooling and watering. So that also becomes a deterrent. The skin. So whenever I sense the AC, I feel so comfortable. So I'm mad after comforts. My skin is mad after comforts. So in a way, these Pancha Jnanendriyas, eyes, nose, ears, tongue and skin. These 5 Jnanendriyas are in a way obstacles to our attaining the Paramatma. 1. Second, let us understand the Karmendriya. Suppose my mother tells, go fetch that water. I have to walk till that place, take that water bottle, come back with a smiling face, give it to her. So I am deploying my legs, I am deploying my hands, I am using my face to convey the emotion. So these are all Karmendriyas. So the reproductive organs, the excretory organs. So there are 5 Karmendriyas, there are 5 Jnanendriyas. So the eyes, the ears, the nose, the tongue, the skin, Jnanendriyas. Legs, hands, face, we have this mouth, face, right? Then we have excretory organs, reproductive organs. All these constitute Karmendriyas. So we have 5 Jnanendriyas, 5 Karmendriyas. Put together we have Dashendriyas. So the Dashendriyas are housed in the body. Now the Jivatma is also within the body. Whom should the Jivatma attain? The Paramatma. But in the process of the Jivatma attaining or understanding the Paramatma, which are the obstacles? The Dashendriyas. So Sita is like the Jivatma housed in the material body. And the material body in her case is the entire Lanka. So the entire Lanka is the material body. In that is the Jivatma which is equivalent to Sita. And for us we have Pancha, Jnana, Karmendriyas, Dashendriyas which are deterrents. There the 10-headed Ravana is the deterrent. So like how we have the Jivatma here, Sita is the Jivatma. Like how we have the Pancha Bhautika Shariram here, Lanka is the Pancha Bhautika Shariram. Like how we have 5 Karmendriyas, 5 Jnanendriyas put together, Dashendriyas troubling us. There we have the 10-headed Ravana troubling her. Now to that Jivatma called Sita, somebody has to assure, don't worry, Paramatma is there to protect you. I will convey this wonderful message. Who is going to take that message? Hanuman is going to take that message. From whom? From Rama. So Rama is positioned as Paramatma. For this allegorical example, Sita is positioned as Jivatma, Rama is positioned as Paramatma. Sita is housed in the material body, the Pancha Bhautika Shariram called Lanka. Rama is housed in Bharata Desham, which is equivalent to Paramapadam or Sri Vaikuntham. So, Sri Vaikuntha Paramapada Samana Bharata Desham, Pancha Bhautika Sharira Samana Lanka Pradesham, Paramatma Samana Prabhu Sri Ramachandra, Jivatma Samanam Janakanandini Sita. Somebody has to come from Sri Vaikuntham to the mundane earth and inform the Jivatma that the Lord is coming to protect. So, that person has to cross the Bhava Sagaram, the ocean of Bhava, of life. That ocean was crossed by Hanuman. So, Hanuman takes the message from Paramatma Rama to Jivatma Sita. So, who is he? Hanumat Samena Guruna. He is the Guru, he is the teacher, he is the Acharya. So, Hanuman is the Acharya who takes the message from Paramatma to Jivatma and conveys beautifully to Sita. So, Vedanta Deshika conveys this concept, Darpo Dagra Dashendriyanana Manaha Naktachara Dishtite. Dasha Indriyas, the Pancha Jnanendriya, Pancha Karmendriya and the Manas are all housed in Dashanana, who is Ravana. And then Sita suffering in that Dashendriya body, which is called Lanka. Dehesmin Bhava Sindhuna. So this ocean that lies between Lanka and Bharatam is like Bhava Sindhuna, the very ocean of existence, life. Bhava Sindhunam Adhigate Parigate Dinam Dashamasthitaha Adyat. Who crossed this effortlessly? Adyat. Hanumat Samena Guruna Prakhyapitarthav Puman. So, Hanuman crossed this effortlessly. Lanka Ruddha Videha Raja Tanaya Nyayena Lalapyate. Lanka Ruddha Videha. Videha Raja. So, this Videha Raja's daughter is Sita. Now, the beauty is, Sita is akin to Jivatma and this particular Lanka is akin to the body, which is Deha. Who is she? Videha Rajatanayan. She is Videha's daughter. Rajatanayan Nyayena Lalapyate. So the Vedanta portion of Tattvahita Purushartha or Paramatma Swarupam, Jivatma Swarupam, Upaya Swarupam, Phala Swarupam and Prapti Virodhi Varnanam is all housed in this one shloka, especially the Sundara Kandam portion of Ramayana. Now, while describing Lanka, I said it is like the Pancha Bhautika Shariram. It is like the 5 Bhuta conglomerate material body. Now, I also mentioned in the previous episode that Hanuman has been deemed as a Kathapatram by all our Acharyas, especially the Tamil poet Kamban says that the Pancha Bhutas are housed in one character called Hanuman. But we need to understand how that characterization comes across. He says in very simple terms, of the Panchabhutas, Hanuman is the son of Vayu, Vayu Putra. He crossed the ocean waters, which is the next element. So Vayu's son, air's son is Hanuman. He crossed water. Using what as the medium? Space as the medium, Akasham as the medium. So Vayuputra Hanuman crossed water, Jalam, using Akasham as the medium to meet whom? To meet Sita. Who is she? She is regarded as the daughter of Mother Earth. And what did he light up in Lanka? Fire. So Vayuputra Hanuman crossed the waters using Akasham as the medium to meet Earth's daughter Sita and lit up fire in Lanka. So the 5 elements are housed in one character. So this Pancha Bhautika Shariram is a deterrent to us. The Pancha Bhutas rest in Hanuman. So these 2 elements described by Vedanta Deshika and the Tamil poet Kamban has gone into this particular explanation. That said, sir, We know that Hanuman is the greatest friend to Sugriva. He is an ardent devotee of Rama, a celibate, a great grammarian, an eloquent speaker. All this we know, sir. But how was he born to Anjana Devi? We want to know more about Hanuman's birth, the circumstances that led to his birth. How was his boyhood like, and how did he become so powerful? Sir, can you say more things about Hanuman? I will deem it as my biggest bhagyam, fortune, to speak about one of the greatest devotees of Prabhu Sri Ramachandra, who's Hanuman, in the next episode. Dear Astika reader, I'm happy to be authoring a 2-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki, conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.